Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an early look at Trine 3, The Artifacts of Power. I love Trine. I played Trine 1, I did a series on that, I think it was actually my first series. It's not something that's easily found on my channel anymore, but it is still there. Trine 2, I did a series with my buddy Wooperson, and we're already planning to do a series on Trine 3 when it's fully released. Right now, Trine 3 is in Steam Early Access, and is only the first couple of levels. If we go into single player here, you've got the 3 heroes, which is the introduction thing. If you're familiar with Trine, you start off with one character. It goes through kind of what they're doing at the time, and then it goes to the next one and the next one. It just goes through, shows you the characters. That's your first level always. And then they all meet up because of reasons. Whatever it is, depending on whether you're Trine 1, Trine 2, or Trine 3. I'm trying to avoid spoilers in all of them right now. The Academy Outskirts is the first actual level. And then you've got a couple challenge rooms and then the amusement park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly hop into the Academy Outskirts, and I'm going to cut out any story-related stuff. And then we'll get in and I'll show what the game actually has. So stand by for amazingness. Alright, so here we are in Trine 3, and I've walked off the screen. This is a minor issue that I have. There's certain areas where you can either just walk right off the screen, or where we've got Amadeus right now, there's certain areas where I can continue walking and I'll fall off the platform and die. Now, the ladder here, where if I fall off and die going this way, it's not a big deal, because really I should find out that the camera stops moving and maybe stop going. But there's certain hidden areas that the camera doesn't start moving again until you're right at the edge. It's just kind of quirky. So first thing you might notice is the character models are significantly ramped up. So is the switching. I find the switching to be significantly better. Like, they actually do something. It's just not a swap. So it, drops down. It's like they're just dropped. It's kind of cool. Their movement animations are actually really good. They're very smooth. They flow into one another very, very well. And they'll actually kind of rotate properly. Amadeus is probably the best one to show. Not Amadeus. Pontius is the best one to show while fighting, because he'll actually spin around. He'll move backwards, but he'll attack this way, but move this way. It's astounding to watch. Personally, I prefer to use Zoya, who I will forever call Zoja for some reason. So just kind of bear with me. Oh yeah. I am notorious for missing this. Ow. Not a fan of when you take damage. Let's use Amadeus for this because fuck him. Oh. I forgot about this little thing. I'm pretty sure this was a thing that was in Trine 2. You could actually run through the spike pits. It's just when you fall on them. So I'm not a fan of that. Very much not a fan of the full gray screen when you take damage. It's, in my opinion, it's not ideal. And we'll pull you guys. So all of them have their basic techniques that you expect. They all have the ability to do wall jumps. They can all hang on the cliffs. They can all kind of move along as you would expect. They've all got it's a horrible place to do it. You know, they've all got the wall jump, so you can kind of ricochet between walls. But Zoja, obviously, Zoya has her grappling rope and her bow. Now, I'm assuming they're going to have the return of the like fire arrows and all of the specialty arrows that she had before. Pontius has his sword and shield. Sword, shield, and ram! But other than that, you know... Oh, and Amadeus. Amadeus probably has the biggest change. Amadeus, where before, in a lot of... or in all of them, you had to do the whole right-click and draw a square to get a square, and depending on the size, you'd get a bigger square, or a bigger box. And you had the line and the triangle. Well, that's all been removed, as far as I can see here, which is good and bad. I kind of like the platform idea, but you know, whatever. Like here, we would have with me and Whoop, you know, we both turn into Amadeus, create a platform, and ferry each other across if we needed to go up there. But that was how we kind of exploited the game. Now it's just F, and it spawns above his head. It's always the same size. There's no difference between it and any of the others. So there we go, there we go, there we go. This is, I can do this all day. Alright, anyway, so that's kind of cool, but because of the 3 dimensions, it's now, you use Q and E to move the box in 3 dimensions. As far as I can tell, there's no rotation. Where before you could actually... accidentally pressed my 3 key. So, yeah. There's no rotating it, which I guess is cool. But I don't know how they're going to deal with the rotating aspect. Zoya here, with her arrows, this is something that confuses me. So, she's got a certain length, and if you want to bring it longer, you just use the scroll wheel. And as you can see, she drops quite a bit of slack. If you want to shrink it, you just scroll the other way. This is a cool thing when it works. Let's see. Come on. Get around. There we go. You can actually tie the rope to different objects, or to the same one. Like if I hold tab, you can see the items that can be hit. So you can do that. Now, there really isn't anything I could tie this to. Like I could do this.
It looks like the gate's been barricaded.
Maybe my sword could do something about that.
That's a first. And we do that, but that didn't work. Oh, that does work. Okay. I've not tried to actually attach it to this. What I've done is grabbed this box or the other one, and done this, which holds it. That's how I've gotten through. But what I don't get is why Amadeus is Q and E to do this, and Zoya is the scroll wheel for this. I would suspect the scroll wheel should be fine for Amadeus as well. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't. But yeah, it's a thing. Just grab this big heavy ball. Come on. There we go. So things are a little different. It's a little bit awkward to, I guess, get the hang of it at first. But all in all, I think it grants a much better experience. Like, in a way, though, I almost feel like some of these, especially Amadeus's, kind of remove some of the abilities that you had before. Zoya has a bit of an issue when it comes to shooting things at times. Like here, I would expect to be able to shoot this, but I can't. That kind of screwed that up. Alright, let's get up here and get rid of you. So there's a distance thing, but there's also certain times, like if I press tab, this is over top. Now this could just be an early access thing. This right now is over top of that little hook. Whereas at other times, I've found it to be, you know, back here. So it's way offset. Alright, that was... okay. I've not tried doing it that way before. Let's do that. Whatever. So, like... not sure what that is. Yeah, this is definitely an early access thing. I don't know what I just moved. Yeah, really not sure what I just moved. But, so these ones here, these ones are over top of the O's. That's good. Yeah, I don't really have a good explanation. It's the biggest ones I've seen were in the challenge levels, where that you just had Zoya. Jesus. Eventually, one of these days, I will figure out how to say her name properly. Oh, no, grab it and pull it towards me and slide her up. Alright. So, lots of different little secret areas, lots of movement controls. Like, that is just lovely. Look at that big guy. Look at that monstrous guy. That's actually where we're going to end this, is when we get over to him. We're not even going to defeat him. Not even. So this is just amazing. I really love everything about Trine. I really do. It's just such a good game. But it's not perfect, obviously. No game ever is. And being in early access to kind of work their bugs out, I think that is a good move for them. I really do. They've got a few things left. I know that. But for the most part, they have the majority already down pat. So let's hop out, and we're going to go into the playground area. So this is their playground. And I will be honest, I don't know what's what in the what. It almost feels like they just made this for the hell of it. I don't know where my mouse cursor went, by the way. Okay. Right. I forgot Pontius doesn't actually have the mouse cursor show up. It's just Zoya and Amadeus. So, lots of different things you can do. Woo! It's just a cute little playground. The game does have workshop support, and there's already a couple little maps made for them. I haven't tried any of them, but there's a couple maps already made. Alright. I don't know how good they are or anything about them, to be honest. But they are, in fact, there. Let's do this. See if we can't figure this out. This is actually a really cute level. There we go. See, as you can see, things are a little bit off. Oh, you bastard. Come on. Come on. I want to attach it. You jerk butt. Damn. Fine. Hey. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out some way to attach this other one to something. I wonder if I can attach it to this. Oh, no, that can't be attached. Oh, attach it to this? That didn't work. Yeah. Anyway. It's definitely got a lot going for it. I think I'm going to have a blast playing this. But for now, it doesn't have a whole lot in it. What the? It just disappeared. It just fell underneath. Alright. Yeah. So I think I am going to end this here. And yeah. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. And thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this early look at Trine 3. And we will see you when it's fully released.